Tony's the hairless guy, and Steve will be on my side right in front of me. Can work on that toss, not bad, but good work on that. You become the trail on either side. Oh, we got to work on those mechanics. Table mechanics need to be better, Josh. Got to work on that. Jog to the reporting area, stop, and then report.
Take numbers. We saw, good job, take numbers.
Steve, on the out of bounds, you got to spot the ball where it's coming in all the time to tell your partner where he's going to bring the ball in. All right, your home base now is off the court. Okay. Yep. No. Okay, no three. My fault. Outside hand. Use your outside hand.
Go rebound. Let's go. All the five.
I'm not doing that change of a possession thing you got on your arm. Josh, you're ball watching, Josh. Get your head up and your chin is down. Get your head up, look straight. Steve, when we're on the dance floor, and this floor is our dance floor, we dance. Okay? When we're on the floor, we run. There's very few opportunities for us to walk. We got 2 leads.
Austin, help out with that.
All right. One of the reasons we miss rotations is because we ball watch. If you have to lean, take a step and get a better angle, Josh. Look at your lean. You're watching the ball, Josh. You're watching the ball. Stand up straight, Josh. Stand up straight. Steve, I want you to run down to the center position. When you're going from center to center, you run to your position, free throw line extended. Every time. Run, Steve, run. We don't get to our positions at the same time the players get there. We get there before the players. That's all summer basketball bad habits. Josh, we got to work on mechanics. Your mechanics. All of your mechanics need polish. Hand up, count, chop in. You don't have to watch those players, Steve. That's what your trail official is for. As the center, you need to get down to your position and be ready to accept the play from the start. All right, so you don't need to watch those players as the seed unless there's substantial pressure in the backcourt. Then you can help. But if there's no pressure, you don't have to worry about that. See, you're walking up and down the floor, Steve. That's summer lazy basketball. Hustle down to your position. Rotation's been made, Tony. Good job. Tony, don't walk. Get to your position. That's lazy summer basketball, Tony. Walking up and down the court. Show some hustle. Look at you. Walk to your position. Run. All right, so our two non-calling officials, when we know it's a shooting foul, we should be making sure we know who the shooter is. I saw you give a hit to the head. That's the secondary signal. Your first signal, it was a hit to the head. Steve, you got nothing to do with bringing in subs. Nothing to do with bringing in subs. That's Josh's job. Outside hand, outside hand. Come on, Steve, we need to run, we need to run. We got bad summer basketball lazy habits going on. You got nothing to worry about here. Go down. Way to check the table for subs, Josh. Good job. Free throw line extended, Steve. Yes, that's a good get, Steve. That's why you're there, to get that foul. Your mechanics, as far as table reporting, Steve, need a lot of polish. So you're about 3 feet from half court right now, Steve. Look at where you are. You need to be more in the front court, probably at the top of the Jesus. Don't be backing out on the shot, Steve. You got to stay in the front court in case there's a rebound to help. You can't be backpedaling and going down the court when the action is still in the front court. Look at your mechanics. No, not facing you, facing opposite. And again, we'll talk about your mechanics, but they got to get better. Every time we bring in a sub, we're blowing the whistle. Sprint down, Tony. Get there. Two shots. Who's the shooter? Who's the shooter? Right here. Right here. Because you got to be able to see that guy over there and to see if he violates. If you're parallel to the free throw line, right here, you got to look through those guys. Okay? Here it gives you an unobstructed view of that player, and you can still see if they violate. Outside hand, Steve, or Tony, outside hand on that. No, not you, not you, not you, not you. You bring in the subs. All right, Josh, when the shot goes up, you can't be retreating into the back court. There's nothing in the back court. You have to stay in the front court where the action is. Rotate! Come! Okay, so Josh, you've had 80% of the calls as far as fouls go. Rotate, rotate, go, go. Now you got to come back. Come back. Our lead needs to recognize when to rotate. We rotate to have two officials on the strong side of the ball. Bravo. No, you don't blow the whistle. Number 39 is holding number 2 going to the basket almost every possession. You're going to go 2 shots, and you're going to look at him, and you're going to look at him, and they're going to verify that there's 2 shots. Okay? Always look to your partner. Now you got one, so you go one, you're going to look at both partners. Both partners going to give you the same signal. All right, now we got some pressure. So, Tony, you as the C have to recognize that and get out and help your partner, Josh, as the trail. So, like I said, Josh has had like 80% of the calls. So the ball started in your area, right? Did you pass on contact or did you not see contact?
Oh, I passed on it.
Okay, so that's not his call, okay? He's got to trust you. The ball is coming from your area. He's got to trust
call
you.
it, and then he called it. So.
Okay, so he's got to have a more patient whistle on that, okay? Is it my imagination or has he had 85% of the calls? This guy right here. He's had more than the other two combined, right? It wasn't his call to make anyway, so. Josh, if you have to lean to see the ball, take a step over and get a better look. Don't lean. Good no call. Hustle down, get there, get there. I don't want to see that lean action here, Josh, okay? Josh, stand up straight. If you have to do this to see, move over to see it. Don't lean. Stand up straight, be tall. I am willing to wager that neither of these officials know which team is in the bonus. Get. Rotation's been made, Josh. Josh, you're the lead. You're the lead, Josh. Josh, you're the lead. Okay, no reporting at the table. See, we didn't know who was in the bonus. We got to know who's in the bonus. Steve, when you reported your foul, you didn't tell them what the foul was. You just gave a number and turned around. You have to signal what the infraction is to the table. Get the ball before it hits the ground. Piece of cake, right? It is really easy to referee here where you are at. It's really easy. All right, I can live with that call. All right, that's hand checking. Again, Steve, walking mechanics, that is not what the Federation wants. Jog to the reporting area. You're too close to the table. Use your voice and your signals to tell the table what the foul is. All right, we'll see if we know who has the last second shot here. I'm betting we don't. Go! 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 All right, we got 4 seconds left. We should be communicating with each other. Who has the last second shot? Who's going to be responsible for it? I don't see any of us doing that. Steve, I want you to look at where you are on the floor right now. You're closer to half court than you are to your primary position in the front court. Whistle on every sub, Steve, and if you had a whistle on that, it was pretty weak. All right, who is responsible for the last second shot on that? You are, opposite the table. You don't blow your whistle
I know,
at all.
but he didn't have a good look.
Okay, and I get that.
Yeah.
I
That's the
understand.
only
I
reason I did.
understand.
Sorry.
But we communicate that before, okay? I got the. Josh says I got the shot. I got the shot. Okay.
Yep.
So we need to do that. Who do you think called the majority of fouls in this game? Absolutely. How many fouls did you call? One. How many did you call? 3. I bet you had 15 fouls.
No way.
At least 10. At least 10. You're calling all over the place. You're here, you're calling all over there. Here, you're calling fouls over there. You gotta learn your primary. Okay? Learn your primary. Because when you're calling you're saying, I don't trust you, Tony. I gotta come and get that foul. I don't trust you. That's what you're saying. Okay? So you gotta know which primary is. So no matter what it is, you gotta look in the rule book and see the diagram. This is the trail. This is the lead. You gotta know where that is. Okay. So this is a dance floor, right? We're on the dance floor. We dance. There's no line from here to there. We want you're risking. Okay. So you're walking from T to C. You're walking from C to C, and we get to our position before the players get there, okay? Because if we get there at the same time the players get there and we have to make all, we're probably going to be moving. It's just like taking a picture. If I'm moving, I'm probably not going to get clarity. As opposed to being stopped, I see everything perfectly, I take a great picture. So we're going to make sure that we get to our spots before, okay? That's what you're doing. Okay? If you have to do this to get a good look, take a step over. Take a step one way. Stop. Okay? It just doesn't look good. Okay? All right? What do you? You guys have questions?
Not right now.
Okay. What do you think you did good?
Shaved my head really well this morning. The flow of the game was good.
show a little more hustle, okay? All right, we got to do more communication. We're doing good. Stay with my primary. Okay, I trust no, thank you. Yeah. No, thanks. I'm good. All right, we're going to work with Josh a little bit more on this one. He had by far the majority of the calls in that first half, and many of those calls were outside his primary that he had no business making. But he's young, he's learning, we're going to work with him. So one of the first things that we should do when a player in your primary gets the ball is locate his pivot foot. Say to yourself, left foot, right foot, whatever it is, so that when they make that little stutter step, we know that it was a travel or it wasn't a travel. Steve, I want you to look at where you are right now. You are closer to half court. Holy, you got to be in your primary. You're way too far away. I think we got to have some kind of whistle on that. When contact forces a player to the ground, I think we got to have a whistle on that. I don't care what it was. Was he in legal guarding position? I don't know, but the contact caused him to go to the floor. We got to have a whistle on it. Good hustle, Josh. Run, get there. Way to hustle down there, Steve. Good position. Tony, free throw line extended is the C. Mirror the ball, Josh. That's it. Back out now, Josh. Give yourself a wider peripheral view of the rebounding action. Step down, Josh. Get into the play, Josh. Yep, that's it. Good job, good job. At least you show me you're thinking, you know? That's a good rotation. Tony, come down, you're the C. I think we'd give that kid that shot all day. Oh, we gotta get a travel on that. Holy moly. Nice step through move. Don't back out on that, Josh. look at where you are right now, okay? If you had to make a call from the C where you are, that is long distance. The believability and optics are not good because you're so far away. Good hustle, Tony. Or Josh. Good job. Good hustle you too, Tony. Call it. Stop it. Stop. Yep. I can't tell you. But you get away.
I was going to talk to the coach because he reached for the ball on the court and touched it while it was that was the conversation.
Oh, okay.
That's the conversation.
But anytime
yes,
we have
player was hurt, but
we have an injured player,
we're ready, guys. We're ready.
but if that happened, good job. Good job.
Here we go. Is that the appropriate stop of play there? Did you see it or not?
You know, there was no fast break going on. It was all in the so we're gonna err on the side of safety all the time, okay? If you had an uncontested layup going to the basket, I probably would not stop it. Okay? But that was not the case.
By the time you blew the whistle, it was a layup. But I know what you're saying.
Way to get in good position, Tony. Move to improve, okay? Make sure you see between the players instead of being, rooted to that one position. You took a couple steps out, had good position to see between the players. Step down, outside arm, Tony. Outside arm on the three. All right, Josh, we got to get out of that habit of when the shot goes up, you stepping back. Instead of stepping back, you need to be stepping down to be in a credible position to call a foul if there's a rebounding foul. Outside hand, Tony. Outside hand. Who called the timeout? Who granted it? Okay, all right. So what I would do is when there's a timeout called, I'll tell my partners what's going on. Where's the ball? Okay, so that's one. Okay, where's the ball? It's right there. Okay, we got a timeout. Now I can tell the table. But we want to inform you guys what's going on so that when the timeout ends, we're all set up. We know where to go. We don't have to look where.
We did that. We made eye contact.
Okay, okay. 3-point line over here. 3-point. Instead of this, it's always the outside hand. Outside. They're going to have a better view of that. Shot goes up down here is the trail. As soon as the shot goes up, it's a 3-pointer. You're doing this. You're backing up. No, we don't. I want you to stay engaged in the front court in case there's rebounding action. No. We want to stay in the front court because that's where the action is, right? Okay, this is what it will be, but that's where it is. So stay engaged in the front court until the team has possession to go the other way. Does that make sense? All right. I don't get paid enough to do this. No. great hustle, Tony. You're bringing in subs. He has nothing to do with subs right now. It's your job to bring in subs. And remember that play, because I don't know where just remember that play. That's a good step down. Good job. Right here. Right here. So if you go to the free throw line, would you have known who the shooter was? If you didn't go there?
Because I was call the ball for him. So I knew that.
Okay, so every time, when you're the non-calling officials, you got to say, I know. Right here. Yep, you bet. I think he traveled. Take a look at the film and see if he traveled. All right, so 21 has his hands all over 31 as soon as he got the ball. Those are fouls. Stay in. That's the way to stay in, Josh. Hustle up, Steve. Get up there. I love it. Get to your spot. Great job. Who's the shooter? See, I do this. I do the same thing. I'm a pointer. Okay. And don't point up. Just say, here's the shooter. I got the shooter. I do the same thing. Yes. Okay. And you don't have to point up, but you should be saying to yourself, I got the shooter. I know who the shooter is. Okay. I do it. I point. Okay. You don't. Correct. Yeah.
They got their going.
Exactly.
Station.
Exactly. All right, Tony, what I'd like to see you do is administer the free throw from the center of the lane, not from one side or the other. Right down the middle, administer the free throw. You're going to tell them how many shots, and then you're going to look at your two partners, and they're going to verify to you there's one shot or two shots or whatever. Watch your primary, Josh. Watch your primary. What is it? Step down, step down. All right, there's actually two separate signals there, Steve. It's killing the clock and pointing the direction. When you're pointing direction, we always want color and direction, so it shouldn't just be a point, it should be black. So we use both our voice and our mechanics to make sure we have an accurate communication to our partner. don't watch the ball where it's over here. Okay, watch your primary. I love the hustle, Josh. Great job. All right, we got a 4-point game with 7.5 minutes to go. I don't know if I like that call. Okay, take a look at what the film says. Watch. Take 2 steps in, Josh. In, yes. No, over here. That's it. Don't back. You see, you're backing out again, Josh. You're backing out. Don't leave your spot. You should be taking a step down. All right, good job. Now you got it, and point where it's coming in. Excellent job, excellent job, excellent job. All right, Steve, you got to be a little closer to him as the trail. We want to trail the ball handler dribbler, but not by that much. Only my quick reflexes saved me. Yep, you're going down. Bouncing the ball. In that situation, Tony, I would just bounce the ball. No pressure. That's a good no call, okay? The offense initiated the contact. That's a good no call. No, Josh, nothing to do with you. He's going to bring him in, okay? So you have nothing to do with the subs. So way to hustle down, Steve. Good job. Watch your primary. Good job. I see you're doing that. Good job. Good job. Move to improve, Steve, Josh. Get a good angle. Get a good angle. Here it comes. Steve, Tony, good hustle down there. Beat the players down to position. Rotation. Josh, so focused on, you see, now we're going to end up with 2. We got the lead on the wrong side, okay, because we're too focused on our primary and we didn't see what was going on with our partners. You know what? That's okay. That is a foul, folks. That's a foul of frustration. He lost the ball. He pushed him in the back. We got to get that. Yes?
He doesn't ever say
You're right. And I told him that. You're right. He just reports the number and walks away.
yeah, it doesn't say what it is.
They are. A lot of little things, you know, but they're learning a 3-person mechanic. Where is he? Well, no, he doesn't have one, I don't think. I don't think he does. He might. He might be. I don't know if he has one. I can't see that far, so I don't know. All right, Josh. Too close to the table. All right, there is nothing good for us at the table. Don't get so close to the table to report. Hand up, hand up. You got to chop it in, Josh. You got to chop it in.
Josh.
Yes, it was. Great hustle, okay? But don't get so close to the table. Okay, when you report. Yeah, I mean, you can probably be right here, and then when you report it, yes. And then, use both your voice and your mechanics to communicate with them what's going on. But the closer you get to the table, the more he can give you a shot, the more he can give you a shot. Okay, so where he's going to give you a shot, people are going to hear it. And there's going to be no doubt.
At the very worst case,
the reporting area is huge. Okay. And we'll talk about that.
Sure.
Where's the ball? Okay, anytime under 2 minutes, we always want to come together, okay?
Talk about foul situations.
Absolutely. We want to make sure everybody's on the same page. We talk about the same things.
Parlays you got going.
But anytime, 2 minutes and under, it's always a good idea just to, make sure we're all on the same page. We know what's going on, okay, and everything else. You might want to be discussing, well, what's the last second shot? Okay? Doesn't look like we're going to shoot free throws, so all the balls are going to be out of bounds. Just little stuff that if we don't talk about it, it jumps up and bites us.
Whoever is on this side, if it's zero trail, they got the last shot.
Blow the horn! Blow the horn! Yeah, I get it. You're going to have to take up the film on that, Josh. Again, way too close to the table. You don't need to get that close. See, it shows me you're thinking. Back up and then report. Shows me you're thinking. Let's take a look at that film and see if that was a legit film. Yeah, CRT go up. So what that means is that we don't know how there it is, and that we got two players watching the same area. The vast majority of 3 shots are signaled by the trail. Verify it. He said 2. You want to give him 2 back. Get your hands off your hips. All right, we have a 3-point game with 1 minute 20 to go. All right, now Tony, you have to determine, was that a basketball play or you push him? Was that an intentional foul, and that's your judgment? Okay, all right. It looked like he just pushed him. Okay, and there was no attempt to get the ball. That is a intentional foul. And look at the film and see if that's right. Look at him. Look at his hands. Those are fouls. Number 11 is fouling him all the time. Hands, hands, hands. That is a foul. Instead of this. The longer we wait on something like that, the more show happens. We didn't get foul early. Team can't make free throws. Gonna cost them. Okay, so the good news is we got the foul. The bad news is, Tony, that was right in front of you. You need to get that foul, okay?
Go. One still, 1 and 1. Yep.
Not here. Here. So everybody can see.
Yep. Okay.
So like I said, the good news is we got the foul. The bad news is, Tony, it happened right in front of you. You had to get that. Hands off the hips.
Yeah.
20 seconds to go, 5-point lead. That's not good. Those players who take that dribble. All right, we got a 2-point lead with 8 seconds to go. All right, you call the foul. The news is we got the foul. Bad news, it happened right in front of you.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the process of
Watch the film. That's all I can say is watch the film, okay? Because from where I was down over there, dead nuts foul. And like I said, the news is you got the foul. Bad news is maybe I have a better angle. You watch film and you tell me, okay? Okay, so 2-point lead. They're gonna foul right away. Okay. The foul that leads over here that you have foul. You just went like that and pushed them up. Is that a basketball play?
I mean, I told him that the night if he did that.
I'll get next time, Coach. Well, what about this? Because it was not basketball play.
I mean, it definitely was border.
I will tell you, it was not borderline. It was a hit the first one. The good news is we got the foul. The bad news is it happened right in front of you. Okay, down here, Steve, and you didn't get it. Okay, that foul was right here. And you were right here, and you didn't call the foul. Tony called the foul. Good news is we got the foul. The bad news is all right. 6 seconds to go. 2-point lead for the black team. Now it's 4 points. Okay, take a